Hello, kids. Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to Montez at Midday, and brought to you by a title sponsor, the Weed Squad St. Louis. Feel free to check them out at 8088 Watson Road. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much on this Make It Happen Monday, Mama Mentality Monday. But no matter what, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much. Please visit the website, www.dremontez.com. Get caught up on the show, find out a little bit more about the show, and more importantly, hit that donation button if you're feeling generous on this. Make it happen Monday. Just hit that button and donate what you will or can. I appreciate it very, very much. You can also follow us on Instagram, Who's to Blame the Podcast, Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, YouTube Dre Montez, and TikTok Dre Montez 63. Seems as though we picked up a few subscribers over the weekend on our YouTube and TikTok page, as well as our Facebook page, Who's to Blame. Thank you so much. We try to post a podcast episode every Wednesday, but we're trying to get close to 500 and bring this thing out and have some fun with it. So we may put out a little bit more before then, but other than that, look forward to posting a new podcast this Wednesday. You can listen to my podcast wherever you listen to your podcast or favorite podcast at. You can check out those platforms as well: Anchor, SoundCloud, Google Play, Spotify, and iTunes as well. And that's Who's to Blame. Use the number 2 out there for you. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Did you have a magnificent weekend? A little homework assignment. A lot of people have been commenting about the cryptocurrency situation. If you want to find out about it, get your feet wet. You're a little nervous trying to figure things out. Is this for me? Is this thing real? Well, a good friend of mine, Carla, has a show on My City, My Music, and she does it throughout YouTube. It's Crypto Crazy Carla. You can check her out. She does a show every Friday at 12 o'clock. So check that out right there. It's Crypto Crazy Carla with My City, My Music, and she does a show every week. So check that out if you want to find a little bit more about crypto world, or give them a call at 314-802-6228 right there. Find out a little bit more about that cryptocurrency out there. You know, something must be going right, because the conversation is all over the place when it comes to cryptocurrency. It even changed the name of Staples Arena. So check it out and find out a little bit more information right there for yourself. You guys tuning in, thanks again. You know what we got to do. High fives. Chest bump. Let's hug it out. Let's got to get them hugs in there. Get them hugs in there and that fluid, huh? Depending on what you did over the weekend. But more importantly, I'd like to give a birthday shout out to my son, Dre Jr. Happy birthday, son. Whoop nanny. Whoop nanny. Birthdays are coming. The twins are up next. But happy birthday to my son, Dre Jr. And I already thank you guys on Facebook for giving a shout out to my son already and letting him know happy birthday. Don't know if he's in Charlotte or Virginia with the job, but wherever you are, son, enjoy your day. We will be talking after the show. Pop gonna call you up. See, we're gonna plan out the day like. I usually try to do a celebration vicariously through my kids, but we got a lot going on this week, so I may have to do his birthday celebration a little bit today as well as Wednesday, because I got some news to share with you guys. So again, if you're celebrating a birthday, happy birthday to you. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. If you just started a new job, congratulations, you deserve it. If you're getting that new vehicle and all you waiting on is delivery date, hey, congratulations to you as well. And for all my not-for-profits out there, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing for all my not-for-profit people out there. Keep doing your thing. Keep it up. I see all the great things people have been doing. Check it on out. Yeah, my man Tef Poe with the 1,000 coat giveaway that he did, that was pretty damn awesome. If you don't follow Tef Poe on Instagram, any other social media platforms, he did a very, very pretty cool little giveaway thing here. It was pretty cool. So check that out. And all you guys that have been doing things, getting ready for the big day, with the toy giveaway or trying to brighten somebody's holiday spirit, keep up the great work. So over here in South City, there's a bar called Friendly's over here on Roger Place. I need you guys' help. When you go in, there's a box right there in the door as soon as you walk in. We need you to bring an unwrapped toy. That box needs to get filled up. We're getting close to Christmas Day. An unwrapped toy full of boy or girl, between ages of 5 and 12, I do believe, is appropriate. But bring an unwrapped toy to Friendly's in South City on Roger Place. Have a box right inside. Just drop your toy in there. It'd be really greatly appreciated. Let's make these kids have a great, wonderful holiday celebration. Be pretty cool, pretty cool. Also, shout out to my cousin, Courtney White. She plays ball at Fontbonne. She got her very first college triple-double. Gone, girl. Gone, girl. 19 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists. You go, girl. That's what I'm talking about right there. She balling. The Bonnies of Fontbonne University. Keep up that great work, cuz. Keep it on up. But it is Make It Happen Monday. Whatever we wrote down over the weekend, today is the day. Let's make it happen. We're not putting off anything else no more. Let's make it happen. We already know the recipe and the formula and the way to handle the haters, the negativity, and the people that doubt us. What do? We keep shining. There you go, right there. You keep on shining. You keep on shining and doing your thing. But the weekend was spectacular. The Christmas parties that I had the chance to witness, the after effect of people coming together when they leave the work Christmas party. When you go to Christmas parties and you're single and it's one of these events, you have to take somebody. You have to be real selective on who you take. You don't want nobody to embarrass the name. You don't want nobody to do anything crazy. You got to find that right person throughout your friend list to take to your holiday Christmas party when you're single, men and women. You can go with your boy, your girl. You can take your female best friend, your best friend. But there must be a discussion had before we get in here with this Christmas party, because I work here. You don't. I got to put up with this shit next week. You don't. So be careful and be selective for the Christmas parties that you attend. Be on your, I'm not saying best behavior, be on your best holiday behavior. Hi, how we doing, Facebook? What's up? Got some folks in here checking in saying, what up, Trey? What up, good people? How y'all doing? Huh? We doing it. But I just noticed that over Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I saw a lot of people who were coming from their work Christmas party and having fun in my local watering hole in the area, whether it be Tower Pub on Morgan Ford or Friendly's in South City on Roger Place. I saw some very interesting people this weekend that left work Christmas parties, but everyone had fun. That's the most important thing. Everyone had fun. The weekend wrap up. How was your college fixation on Saturday? Well, college basketball is here. It's here. My Kentucky Wildcats went down. That's okay. Saw some good basketball. I saw a SLU basketball team over the weekend. Impressed. I witnessed Baylor's basketball team. Wow. Defense like that could be problems. But we all know how college basketball is. Either every week or every 2 weeks, we're going to get a new number one. UConn is really feeling the hurt of injuries with the women's basketball team. Doesn't come as clearly as possible as everyone would think. What up, good people? Who that? Hey. What's up, fam? What's up, good people? How we doing? But the college basketball is almost, we got a couple more tournaments, and then after the new year, that's when things get down to business. But so far, so good. And also the Lakers. I'm still trying to figure out the Lakers situation, what's going on. We know it's the age situation. We know LeBron is very influential with the team and the NBA. But at some point, you have to man up. I mean, film doesn't lie. The box doesn't lie. I don't think nobody is practicing the way champions practice anymore with the Lakers. I don't think they're going hard in practice as the stories we heard in past about teams, how they go hard in practice. How the Bulls went hard when Jordan was there. how the Detroit Pistons went hard when they had the Bad Boys team, the way the Spurs went hard with Tim Duncan and all that magic. We just don't see that work ethic anymore with these guys because to me, they coming off a little slow, a little tired. Could be the lifestyle. It could be the fact that they're point shaving because the conspiracy and sports people are back again. They are back again. And I don't know how we can get this moving in the right direction with positive output from the Lakers because right now I'm not seeing it. We having little glitches, but when the competition level gets pushed and challenged, we're not meeting the people at where we need to meet them at. I can't explain Anthony Davis. When people tell you, you need to bulk up, you know how to do that. When people tell you to get your mind right, you know how to do that. I can't tell you how to be tough on the court. There's no tough school. If there was a school to go, a class athletes to go to and learn how to be tough, to be intimidating, it would probably fill up with a lot of athletes because a lot of them are lacking that. And it's not like the person is being quote unquote soft. That's a little harsh when you tell athlete, man, you soft. Because now we're going to have a confrontation. Now we're going to be fighting and all of that. But if we get back to the purest form and producing a quality basketball team, we need a shakeup with the Lakers. We need a shakeup for real. These guys need to look themselves in the face and figure out we're not getting the job done. It's like telling somebody, you got some beautiful kids, but if none of them are going to school or want to get a job, what's the point? What's the point of telling me that? We're telling the Lakers, oh, this is a great team on paper. You got this guy, you got this guy. The accolades and the resume of the Lakers is phenomenal. But once the game starts and the clock ticks down, something happens. It's like a weird change of formation that's going on. We were going to try to catch a Lakers game in Oklahoma, but it didn't work out that way. We have a limited time because parade season is back. We got to get ready for the Mardi Gras parade. Yeah, your boy back in parade season. Walking, though, not driving no more. That really stinks. But anyway, so we're going to OKC and get to see the Thunder play game. And I'm looking forward to the Thunder. I want to get on that fan cam because it looks fun. The fan cam at the Thunder games, I'm telling you, if you have the NBA pass, the NBA ticket, watch a Thunder game. You will feel like you're there when they do the fan cam. I'm digging. I like the enthusiasm that they're doing for the fans during the TV timeouts and the halftime shows. They're getting pretty damn cool. If you're watching the game through TNT or NBC or ESPN, you're not going to see the halftime show the way you will see it through the through the NBA pass. Trust me on that. And the Thunder look like they have a lot of fun. I just hope these costumes that we're wearing really sell the ticket. If we get on the NBA fan cam and ESPN, job well done. I think we can pull it off with these costumes that we are going to wear. I guess what I'm trying to say, I need my Lakers to step their shit up, because the purple and gold group on Facebook is not all Laker fans. We get some bots up in there too. And then also in your own group, you have people who don't like the Lakers or don't like LeBron. Fine, but you still got to go in there and do your battle and do your thing. Whether it's the barbershop, the watering hole, whatever it may be. I'm a Laker fan. I don't agree with a whole lot of things that have happened with the Lakers the past 3 years, but the outlook looks good. It looks good. It really does. Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. Again, happy birthday to you, Dre Jr. There you go. My cousin Courtney White from Fontbonne put up a triple-double, number 23 in your heart. Whack out. Give me them boards. Pass behind the back. Dish it. KW in the building. The Heisman Trophy was awarded. Did everyone agree? Did they get the Heisman Trophy right? What you think over there? Did they get it right? Was it a scam? Was it a setup? I like the shade that was being thrown from Desmond, Tim Tebow, and the kid from Michigan. I like the shade that were throwing at Ohio State about that ass whooping they put down on them. There's still a game left, guys. Still a game left. Overall, I thought this was one of the weakest Heisman Trophy classes in a long time. Nothing on these kids at all. Hey, they played to the best of their ability. And to me, they were all good players, but none of them really put up a Heisman-esque season. But I still enjoyed the season. I think they got it right. So I think I mentioned on the show Friday pretty much, if you win the highest offensive award in your quarterback, you're pretty much a shoo-in to win the Heisman Award. So Bryce did his thing. Nick Saban did it again. Nick Saban did it. How do you guys really feel about Nick Saban in Alabama? Is Nick Saban good for college football, or is Nick Saban bad for college football? Meaning, should Nick Saban stay in the SEC, or should Nick Saban leave the SEC? Or you're sick and tired of Nick Saban in Alabama? If you are, do something about it. It's not like they're not beatable. It's what's being put out of that factory. It's how he's getting the players into the factory that's really mind-boggling to people. But I tell you something that really caught me off guard. I found out about Nick Saban's contract. This is going to blow your mind. You know, college coaches get all kind of perks. They get a TV show, a radio show, a podcast possibly, special appearance fees, things of that nature. House on campus, off campus. The house is paid for, a couple of vehicles to ride, and usually a private jet of some sort. But they also get paid. Nick Saban has in his contract, no matter, we all know what happened with USC in Oklahoma, how Lincoln Riley left. We know what Brian Kelly did. All that money all these guys made. Nick Saban just sitting back laughing. In his contract, Nick Saban will always be the highest paid collegiate football coach by $1. That's in his contract. He will always be the highest paid collegiate football coach by $1. Ed Ogeron made off like the mob. He gets $5 million this month. $5 million. He gets $1.5 million starting 22 to 24. Then he gets $750,000 for 2 years. Then he gets $500,000 to 24. So he's getting all this money to 24. But hold on. Oh, I got something better. His company is getting $750,000 a year into 2024. These agents for these collegiate coaches, what is their percentage? I mean, these deals, dude, I told you there's over 500, no, it's almost $1 billion being paid out to fired college football coaches. I'm going to say that again. There's over $500 billion. I'm sorry, over $500 million, $500 million is being paid. I think it's $583 million that is being paid out to fired collegiate coaches. That is, I see why they travel the way they do and do appearances here and appearances here. They ain't got to worry about no money right now. When you take the money out the equation, it makes a whole lot of things a little bit more simpler out there. It really does, really does. I heard a very wise statement yesterday. When you're trying to do something to better yourself or your company or your mission or your path, and you're trying to just keep it to yourself rather than saying it out, I'm not telling you to tell it to nobody. But the moment you write it down or say it out loud, it becomes out there. And people that are on your same tentacle level, same thought process, is going to catch them. Whether you want to or not, it's going to catch them. You ever thought about saying it out loud in a couple of days, months, whatever? What you had said, you saw it somewhere. You didn't say it to nobody else, but you're saying to yourself like, damn, I had said that same damn thing. And you say to yourself, damn, It's the universe. The universe hears all. When it's that positive thinking process and you say something to really move it, it gets out there. Another thing I saw and read and kind of got me mind boggled is this time of need of help is really kicks in from October to like February. We really see a lot of causes out here, good, great causes to help people. But everybody wants you to fit a criteria. You got to have a minimum requirement. You just can't go here and say, I need some help. No, you got to fit a criteria. I noticed something. The age 17 to 23 years old, male or female, they get fucked big time. They don't qualify for anything because everything requires a criteria. And that 17 to 23-year-old gap right there, it's rough. It's rough. I mean, there's no way to lean this way or that way or down the middle. But age 17 to 23, they have a hard time for people to understand them, give them help, put them on the right path. But the people before that, there's everything for them. The people after that, there's everything for them as well. But that 17 to 23-year-old gap, man, that's tough. That's tough. All the stories I see, positive and negative, that age gap is always in there. How can we possibly fix that? How can we possibly fix that when it comes to a situation like that? And I got this from talking to an older gentleman who went back to school because he saw something out there that needs to be done. He went to school and become a counselor to help people. To help people that are able to talk to him. You ever been in a situation you can't talk to that person because they don't feel you. They didn't come from where you from. They wouldn't understand you. So now you pissed off because they got that person right there to talk to you. Give me somebody in front of me that can understand where I come from and what I'm talking about, and then we can go forward. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You know, going through this whole thing with losing my vision 4 years ago, I have a condition called LHON. It stands for Leber's Hereditary Optical Neuropathy. And it basically really happened overnight to me. Boom. You know, you have to pretty much adjust to do things differently. But I thank the veterans. I thank the Navy. I thank Missouri Veterans Endeavors, STL. All these people had people in front of me who had been through what I'm about to go through. So the conversation was going back and forth. There was information, there was listening, and there was a plan. Because when you lose your vision, people with sight not going to understand what the fuck you're talking about. They're not. People who've never driven before are not going to understand what you're talking about. You have to get in front of the people that understand what you're talking about and where you're coming from to get a complete understanding of everything. So that way we're having a conversation and just it being a one-way street. Like, you really listening to me? You talking to me? Did you hear what I said? If you got to say what I hear what I said, we're now on the same point. But with that being said about my condition, I finally have found a group in Missouri to be a part of, to start the discussion with people that are about to experience this as well for the very first time. Going to the eye doctor and being prepared for that news and understanding, you know, going through all of that. I'm now going to be able to share some information and probably some topics of discussion that are coming from this group that I'm now a part of. So thank you again to the group LHON of Missouri. Appreciate y'all. Really do. And I heard something to lighten the mood a little bit, to the laughter. Everyone that's trying to get that plaque or that sense of chest out or wearing a favorite skirt or outfit, women and men included in this, success. Everybody always try to tell you what does success mean, or what does success mean to you, or how do you define success, or when do you know you're successful? And I heard this from I want to say a very selective executive group was given a discussion on success. And the keynote speaker said this: success is like being pregnant. Everybody says congratulations, but nobody knows how many times you get fucked. That is deep. That's deep. That right there is deep. Think that's one of them. Damn. Think about it. Think about that. Everybody that feels that little notch of success has dealt with that statement. Has dealt with that statement. Real talk. Real talk. It is out there for you. It is out there for you. Trust me, it really is. Again, if you're just tuning in, thank you so much. We have covered what happened over the weekend in college basketball, my Lakers explanation, Nick Saban's phenomenal contract. But also along the way, we talked about embracing the negativity. It just, come on, bring it on in. Bring it on in. It's that time of year where, people are having a little hard time with things right now, and when you can understand that and you're still trying to drive and get through it while dealing with the BS right here, it becomes hard. You need an outlet. You need a what they call it, a panic room, so to speak. You need to go in there and yell. I think every company needs one of the rooms you go into and just yell your fucking ass off and just go. I bet the workday will be a little bit more productive. And speaking of workday, there are a lot of people where tomorrow is their last day of work for the year. Well, last day of work for the year. That's what I'm talking about. When you can say that and really understand that, you can man, I'll go back to work the next year. Next year. That's a lot of fun right there when you can sit down and think about it that way. And like I said, it's the holiday season. Do what you can. If you can't do it, don't worry about it. But at Friendly's in South City on Roger Place, there's a box as soon as you walk in. Toys for Tots. Drop off an unwrapped toy. Unwrapped toy. I think ages 5 to 12 was appropriate for this box here. If you can, appreciate it. Pass around to your friends. Let somebody know. But let's make some child smile out there today. Who's coming with? Who's coming with? Who's coming with? Who's coming with? Okay, everyone is coming with. And also, if you got into the new Sex in the City, I can't believe 11% of stock dropped from the first episode. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. That's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not telling you nothing that happened or you should watch it, but boom. But I fall in love with another show on Apple TV. Thank you, Kevin Durant. Thank you, O'Shea Jackson Jr. It is called Swagger. If you have not seen this show, Swagger, I got to reach out to STL Pressure Coach, my brother, Coach Pat, and see if he has seen this series. If you coach boys or girls basketball, have you seen this show? I mean, I'm so into the show, I'm cheering. Yeah, Jay, hit that, hit that. I'm clapping, I'm boo-hooing. I'm like, I'm feeling a connection with these kids in the movie. Like, that's fucked up to do some kids that way. I'm talking back to the TV. I mean, phenomenal show. Phenomenal show. It's called Swagger, and it's on Apple TV. Apple TV has stepped their damn game up. The Shrink Next Door with Will Ferrell and Paul Rudd. Outstanding. Outstanding. The Morning Show. Physical. Mr. Gordon. I'm all over I'm all over it. We're getting it in. Getting it in. Because it's right now we're getting ready for movie watching time. Movie watching time. Got a lot of movies coming out to check out. But I think they're not going to televise the Oscars next year due to their lack of having people of color and women on the voting panel. So the Oscars will not be televised. That's something else. What's going to happen? As of now, I know NBA not doing shit. They're not televising nothing. They've added 9 new people on the board, I do believe, but they said they need more done. We need more done. If you haven't seen King Richard, do it. If you haven't seen Coda, do it. I seen Belfast. I got to watch that again. I got to watch it again. So get on out there. It's Monday. How y'all doing? I'm chilling. Again, happy birthday to my son, Dre Jr. Get it in, son. Get it in. I used to worry about him back in the day about his birthdays, getting tanked, but now he doesn't really drink anymore. So he's going to really have a magnificent day. All he's into is his toys. And damn up car here. I like that car. It looks like a Carolina Panther driving down the interstate. He said, Pop, I'm going to hit it, okay? I was like, all right. When I went down there in July, and when I say he hit it, whole fro went back this way. I look like I had been eating a Slim Jim. All right, before I get out of here, let me talk about this Seinfeld episode. I know Seinfeld, Dre. Look, I watch Seinfeld every day. That Curb Your Enthusiasm and Schitt's Creek. But the episode of Seinfeld that I just saw, I totally forgot about this episode. The tap. You ever got the tap? Fellas. Fellas only. Well, women, you can answer too. When somebody is giving you pleasure downstairs, have you ever tapped them? Hey, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Joy, how do you rebound from the tap? If you ever get the tap, you down there doing your business. Hey, you can stop all that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, no. I don't. That episode, man, I swear to God, it is the most comical episode I've seen in quite some time because at that time, it was on NBC television. It's coming on at 8:30, 8 or 8:30. It was coming on Thursdays, and that was on. And if you're probably 15 or 17 years old, you're like, what? They tap people? But if you ever been down there handling your business on a woman below the equator there, and you got the tap, was it uncomfortable? Whatever happened to you? Hey, you didn't stop. Just stop. Just quit it. If you haven't seen that episode, oh my God, that is one of the funniest episodes on Seinfeld. Is the tap? I mean, there are a lot of funny ones, but that one right there really tickles me pink. All right, before I get out of here, the box at Friendly's Roger Place. Let's fill that thing up for the kids. An unwrapped toy. On Wednesday, my cousin, it's his birthday. He's no longer with us. He passed away last year. Rest in peace, my cousin John. But he liked to shoot pool. He liked to shoot pool like crazy. So Wednesday, I don't know what you're doing Wednesday. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be shooting pool at 2 o'clock at Friendly's in South City. Come on over. Shoot some pool with me. Or if you got a pool table at your crib or wherever you go, if you shoot pool that day, we're going to hashtag shoot for John with you shooting pool. You shooting pool, and the picture we're going to hashtag it shoot for John. That's what we're going to do on Wednesday for my cousin. So I'm looking forward to shooting some pool all day Wednesday at Friendly's in South City at 2 p.m. Please join me. They got great food, a lot of televisions. Outside, if you want to smoke a cigar, smoke them if you got them. Lots of gaming opportunity. And at Friendly's, you're never going to meet a stranger. You're going to leave there as a friend. So come on by 2 o'clock this Wednesday. We're going to shoot for John. There it is right there. So we got some things to do. We got some things to do. And I'm speaking it to an existence right now. We have something coming up with Stray Rescue that I think all of you are going to like. We're putting the pieces together. Want to get this things done. If I get these cats and these dogs into your home. There it is right there. There it is right there. Don't forget to visit the page, www.dremontez.com. Get a complete listing of all the sponsors. Maybe it's somewhere you want to go shopping at and take advantage of small and local business in your neighborhood or community and do your part and support small and local business here. But there's a complete listing of all of those on the page, as well as a donation button. If you would like to make a donation to the show, it would greatly be appreciated. And again, happy birthday to my son, Dre Jr., my cousin, Courtney White from Fontbonne, had her first career collegiate triple-double. 19 points, 18 rebounds, and 10 assists. What? She going on a Wheaties box. She going to get on the Wheaties box now. So, the NFL yesterday, we got conspiracies talking about the Tampa Bay and the Buffalo game, pass interference. It wasn't the fourth day. That wasn't a first down. That should have been a PI. Then we go over to these other games yesterday. We don't know what the hell happened. We just don't know. That San Fran game and Cincinnati game, that was a wild, crazy ass game. And Chicago, okay, Chicago, the Bears, you got me. You got me watching the game now. You got me excited about how fast you looked last night. But opposed to every other game, Chicago didn't play that fast. Last night, they looked fast. They were ready to give Aaron Rodgers that business. But that man again showed up. And speaking of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos, what the Denver Broncos did yesterday was so damn cool. Rest in peace, Demaryius Thomas. Rest in peace. But what that franchise did and what the NFL did and what Bronco Nation did yesterday was phenomenal. Phenomenal. The shared videos through the Broncos page on Twitter, what the NFL did on TikTok, just as a Bronco fan, thank you. But did you notice the Wayne touchdown for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers was the exact same route that Demaryius Thomas had against the Pittsburgh Steelers in that playoff game with Tim Tebow in the overtime game? Exact same. As soon as it happened, I was like, holy shit. That's the same pass that Demaryius Thomas caught. Wow. Wow. Still can't believe what happened. Still can't believe it at all. The Cam Newton situation in Carolina is not going as planned, as well as the Urban Meyer situation. If body language was a person, you saw it yesterday with Urban Meyer. How does it get that bad for coaches in the NFL? But a lot of ex-players always say this here: you lose the locker room, you've lost the team. And I think the locker room is lost and found right now. I'm watching the waiver wire now on Twitter and my NFL sites I go to. Will something happen by 2 p.m. today concerning the Jacksonville Jaguars? In this game of football, you just never know. They can tell us one thing, but something else is going on behind the scenes. As we saw, Mr. Ed Reed was the first candidate for the Grambling job, but they went with you. We're just going to see how that all pans out right there, boys and girls and children of all ages across the world. Don't forget to check that Christmas list because Santa is checking it twice. Remember, kids used to believe that shit. Don't believe it no more. Well, we have Monday Night Football tonight. Should be a lot of fun checking the Rams and the Cardinals out. What's weird, both of these teams used to play in St. Louis, so it's going to be a lot of shade thrown at this damn game because it's like when the Ravens play the Browns. It's like weird to me. They both used to be in Cleveland. But both of these teams that are playing tonight, neither one of them are here in St. Louis, but we still got an empty-ass building. Message. But we're going to and stop telling us the trolley going to work in U City. Damn with that damn trolley. We don't want the damn trolley. Should have never been brought. Waste of damn money. A waste of damn money. Stop telling people about that damn trolley. That trolley ain't did nothing but cause problems in a good way. But guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget what I said about friendlies in the toy box. Take an unwrapped toy over there, drop it off. Drop it off. Boom, that easy. Wednesday, we're shooting for John. Wednesday, friendlies, South City. If you can't show up there, shoot pool, wherever the hell you may be at, and let's share it on social media. Hashtag shoot for John. I really appreciate it right there for my cousin right there. Miss him dearly and love him. Will you guys enjoy the rest of your day? I'm going to do what needs to be done. Get on this NBA 2K22 and check out and get caught up on Yellowstone and Sex and the City. Sounds like a lot of excitement, don't it? All right, guys. Thanks a lot and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.